again. And if you look at the playlist, we're going to be back a ton of times this week, especially if you're watching this on Sunday. But you should be watching this on Thursday, because this is the video that we shoot on Wednesday, because it's the midweek wrap-up.
Whoa! That's what it is?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think that calls for celebration.
Pew! You didn't catch it. You fucked up. You fucked up.
It's because the midweek wrap-up is slightly smaller this week. We haven't watched Lucha Underground yet, and that will be added to tomorrow's SmackDown rundown.
That's okay, because SmackDown will need a little padding,
Yes.
as there was no SmackDown tapings this week, hence why the midweek wrap-up is also shorter than usual.
Yes, because there's only one main event match.
Main event only had a main event.
And
slash opening match.
Yeah.
Slash
Ryback match.
one match.
To rule them all. Ryback versus Fandango.
It's a pretty weak match to rule all of them.
Yeah. Well, Ryback rules, right?
No, Bill rules.
Oh, right. Ryback versus Fandango. I'm pretty sure you can guess how this went, but just in case you're not familiar with the way Ryback matches end, they end with a shell shock. The only shocking part of this match is that Fandango got way more offense than I expected.
Yeah, it verbatim almost went move for move exactly like his match with Sin Cara last week.
Pretty much. So let's move on to NXT, where it was Jobber Central in NXT. It was
who are these guys?
We opened up with American Alpha defeating Corey Hollis and John Schuyler in tag team action. Corey Hollis getting the lift of a lifetime into the assisted back suplex. Chad Gable is so short he almost didn't catch him because Jason Jordan threw him so high in the air that Chad Gable had to really try to catch this guy. Did catch him, still landed him with the back suplex. American Alpha picks up the win, and we had the Revival watching the tag team match as it was happening.
From the monitor backstage.
Yes. We also had an interview with Finn Balor talking about his match this coming Friday.
He's like, I'm going to make Samoa Joe my bitch.
Pretty much. Saying that, he's heard everything that Joe said, and it's not going to make a difference.
Joe's a punk-ass sucker. I'm going to double stomp his guts.
Silver spoon, What? Finn Balor got real gangsta in this interview.
Yeah.
We had Baron Corbin.
Because he had a demon face on.
Yes. No, he didn't.
But I like how easily you agreed with me.
I almost did, and I was like,
power of suggestion, motherfucker.
We had Baron Corbin defeat Mike Calori with the Deep Six.
Mike Calories.
Yeah. I couldn't find him on the roster.
Cavalry?
Sure.
Like cannoli?
No, definitely wasn't cannoli.
He looked like he could have eaten a cannoli.
Maybe a little chubby.
A little bit.
Where are we to talk, though?
You really can't tell how fat I am on this screen.
I'm going to suck it in.
It's because I wear so many shirts that blend in with this couch.
Yeah.
I just, half the time I look like a fucking floating head.
That's true.
Disembodied arms.
So after he hit him with the Deep Six, I guess a fan was talking some trash, and that caused Baron Corbin to get back in the ring and hit the End of Days on Mike Cannoli. And then he walked away.
Like a spaghetti.
And then the Revival had their squash match against Tucker Knight and Steve Cutler. Tucker Knight, though, this guy is going to do some stuff. Because
he did some stuff. He did a drop kick and a Fez press.
He got
both reached impressive heights for a man of his size.
He got a pretty good hot tag, but then he also got a pretty good shatter machine, and the Revival picked up the win.
I want to say right now that both of these guys are having a match on the same night, the same equal amount of time between now and TakeOver. Both these guys are having matches. Why was it that American Alpha's team, both guys going against American Alpha were smaller than Chad Gable? Well, both guys on the Revival side were much larger than either one of them, because they're basically twinsies.
Tucker Knight is literally, you'd have to put Dash and Dawson together.
Dash on Dawson's shoulders. is Tucker Knight.
Tucker Knight is a big dude. I
Revival took out a much larger team.
Yeah, so I would say when preparing for Friday's TakeOver, I think the Revival are a little more prepared, but also maybe a little more tired after lifting such a heavy man. They hit a pretty impressive Shadow Machine on them, though, so maybe they ain't sweating.
They're old school. They don't get tired until 40 minutes into the match.
Also, American Alpha was watching this match.
On the same monitor.
Yes.
Backstage.
It's a good thing the Revival wasn't there.
Monitor in specifically the tag team locker room.
Yeah. In all Full Sail. And then we had Not Rich interview Bull Dempsey talking about his match coming up against Samoa Joe.
And he's like, you're going to get some old school Bull Dempsey.
Yeah. And Joe's going to find out that fit happens.
Unfortunately for Bull Dempsey, though, like, that's not saying a lot. Like, that's not very threatening to Samoa Joe because old school Bull Dempsey also lost a lot.
Yes. To, like, Baron Corbin and... Yeah. Then we had Apollo Crews versus Kevin Hawk's favorite wrestler of all time, Alex Riley. This match did not last very long at all.
Yay!
Apollo Crews...
Mercifully.
Apollo Crews with that fucking enziguri right to the back of Alex Riley's head. And then
he's trying to dent it like his chest.
Can you tell everyone your comment of when Alex Riley is making his way to the ring about the dent in his
Why
chest?
does his chest look like Superman as a baby punched him?
There's just this perfect like golf ball hole in the middle of his... It's like Kofi looks like someone like chopped him.
I wonder whose chest cavity would hold more cereal and milk.
Oh, Kofi's is bigger.
Yeah, but I think Alex Riley's is deeper.
Yes, Alex Riley's is definitely deeper.
You can hide a golf ball in that.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody's tried.
I bet Alex Riley.
Well, that'd be like a great rib. Like, well, he's like, if like he's asleep at a hotel, you just fucking shove something in his chest cavity. Why does he have that?
Anyway,
why does anybody have that? There's a bone right here. Mine can't go any farther down than this.
After the enziguri, we had we had Apollo Crews hit his what is it? The fucking
toss
powerbomb. That thing. He does that.
He's spinning a pizza.
Apollo's pizza.
Giving it to Mike Cannoli.
And then we had Elias Sampson actually come down and sing a song to Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews trying to
no auto-tune.
Huh?
No auto-tune.
It was alright. Could have been worse. Apollo tried to get him in the ring. He just put his guitar over his shoulder and walked away. Then we had a Baron Corbin promo, which
I wonder how many times they had to reshoot his vignettes, though. Because he sounded way worse than he did on any of the vignettes.
Well, he's also walking down a ramp and not sitting there. It's a lot easier to sing when you're sitting there than when you're walking around.
Meh.
Baron Corbin telling Austin Aries that after TakeOver he's going to become Virgil. He's going to be at wrestling conventions begging people to
buy pictures
and get autographs, and that was
pictures of himself getting beaten by Baron Corbin.
I need to know if Virgil had anything No?
I can almost guarantee you there's probably nobody in that entire company that talks to Virgil.
No. I want to know if Virgil wrote anything on Twitter.
Oh, if he had anything to say about that.
Yeah, if he had possibly seen that particular promo, or maybe he decided to watch
look
tonight.
him up on Twitter. I would, but my phone's not within reach.
Well, we'll do this after the video, and if we did, it'll pop up right now. Was there anything there? Post down in the comments. Same thing talking about his match against Nakamura coming up this Friday.
Basically saying, yeah, I'm doing Double Duty Mania weekend, and yeah, there's a good chance Nakamura will knock the shit out of me. But I'm still focused.
Yeah.
I'm still ready to go. And I'm still ready to be the heart and soul of NXT.
He's still ready to get the shit kicked out of him by Nakamura.
He's going to get the shit knocked out of him by Nakamura shit out of you.
More of that coming up.
Knocking more people out.
In the NXT predictions in the next video. And then our main event was Samoa Joe versus Bull Dempsey. Bull Dempsey, he was a house of fire right at the beginning. He was doing some clubbing blows. He knocked Samoa Joe down once.
And knocked himself down.
Yeah, oh yeah, he did.
He went for the Vader attack.
Yeah, and then
as I call it, but it tripped. He tripped over Joe's feet.
And then it didn't last very much longer after that. Joe's just Joe. And you give him any
chance.
Like
a giant bag of cottage cheese slapping against a huge uncooked can of Spam. That's the best way to describe this match.
Samoa Joe picking up the win with Coquina Clutch, not letting it go, and we had Alexander Wolf and Noah Kakoa run down to try and break it up, along with a couple of referees. Both of them ended up getting the shit kicked out of them, and then Bull got the Coquina Clutch again, and then Finn Balor ran down. And we had a nice little brawl out into the audience area between...
And then Joe threw Corey Graves' head.
Yeah.
Scary bad Joe.
Scary bad Joe.
Bad Joe. Corey's head is hurt. You don't throw people at Corey Graves' head.
I've never heard you fight so passionately for Corey Graves before.
Do not injure CM Punk Light.
Oh yeah, good little fight to go off the air on
He's
NXT.
The second best commentator on NXT.
Behind Rich.
I like Tom.
You like Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Tom is the way he was dressed tonight. I think he's the hipster commentator.
Anyway, that is it for the midweek wrap up. So yeah, coming up next we'll have our NXT predictions. For tomorrow's NXT Takeover in Dallas, Texas. And then following that will be the SmackDown Rundown with some Lucha Underground
Featuring
results.
Lucha Underground.
Be the SmackDown Underground. And then we got more videos coming this weekend. We got the WrestleMania predictions. We'll have NXT review. We'll have indie news. And then starting next week, we'll have our review of WrestleMania 32. Lots of stuff going down. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click all them links. Check out the playlist because there's tons of shit happening this week. We got pictures on Instagram. We got posts on the Facebook. There's some interesting stuff being talked about what's going to happen after WrestleMania. Check out the Facebook for stuff like that. You can check us out on Twitter. Well, I'll be posting, not on Twitter, I'll be posting on the Facebook during NXT TakeOver. I think one or both of us, possibly Thomas as well, will be posting stuff on Twitter and or the Facebook during WrestleMania on Sunday. So be sure to click all those links, follow us, listen to the podcast, all that stuff. Check out the videos, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next. Whew.
All the stuff he just said.
You think Alex Riley can breathe really well with that hole in his chest?
No, I think it would do the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Like, fuck Alex Riley.
You could fuck that chest cavity.
Somebody probably could.
Somebody
Mojo
probably.
Rawley.
Oh!